So today I'm off to meet a model known as Naveda Rose. I tracked her down through her social media after I saw on the artist's Instagram page that she's been the latest victim of this infection.
What the actual, huh?
And I'm hoping to see exactly what the infection has done to her. So the reason I'm here is I'm following someone on Instagram called The Artist, and The Artist does similar things to other people that she's done to you. I've tracked you down through your various social media sites, Naveda, and I just wanted to ask you a few questions about how this has affected your life. So, to begin with, can you just explain for the cameras how this actually happened to you?
Well, I don't totally know. I mean, the other day I was just walking home and some woman just threw some stuff at me, in which I just thought was just kind of some random event. Didn't think anything of it really. And then now this.
It's the same method of infection that I've seen in all the other cases so far. How do they feel?
I'm thick and like jelly, but like hard. I don't know. They're fairly unique. I can't say that there's any other time that I've had blue jelly growing out of me, so I don't really know how to describe it. They're not slimy, but they're not really smooth either. So.
Do they feel good or bad, or are you kind of indifferent?
They feel freaking annoying is what they feel. They feel restrictive and it's hard to walk or do anything. But like the actual things, they don't hurt. They don't. No, they don't feel good, but they don't hurt. They're just restrictive.
So not really any redeeming qualities at all.
Well, I mean, I guess the only redeeming quality is that I do a lot of dress up for my work and I do a lot of creative work. So people just assume that it's cosplay.
Have you told anyone about this? How did they react? Friends, family, anyone?
Well, I mean, people assume that it's a joke because it looks like a joke. So, I don't know. I quit trying to talk people into it, to be fair. So.
Has anyone reacted badly or particularly well to it?
Well, you know, like I do sexy and kinky art, so there's, yeah, people like it, but people like it for a still image, for
I suppose they don't
whatever.
have to work with it.
Like, yeah, it's different taking something and turning it into art than it is to live with something and have it be a part of your life.
One question I have been asking people as well is how it's affected your love life.
Well, I don't. It's not been a problem as of yet. So we'll see. It's that has more to do with my complicated love life though than anything, because it's not very open access, to be totally upfront about it.
It's a personal question, so thank you for answering it. How has it changed your life? Sort of day to day, the aspect of that.
It just makes everything harder, really. Like, it's harder to walk around, so a lot of the things that I was doing, like a lot of the circus things that I was doing, I can't do trampolines, can't do flying trapeze in this thing. So like I'm not working at the yoga studio anymore. Like, it is what it is. It's really restrictive. So, at least it photographs well.
Has it stopped you from doing anything just day to day?
Well, from a practical standpoint, my stride is tiny, so it just takes me ages to get anywhere or do anything. Again, I get stares, but people really just assume that I'm off to a fancy dress thing.
Do they provide you any kind of abilities, anything special?
Well, that's interesting. I mean, probably if they continue to grow, I imagine that they'd help me aquatically, but I've not yet been to the beach or a large enough body of water to test that theory.
How you've seen them grow over time, so how do you think they may continue growing? Do you have any ideas?
It's getting longer and longer, so it seems to be growing from down the way. I don't know. Bits on my face are quite flat. They don't seem to be changing. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna end up a fucking fish or.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the artist?
What the actual fuck? Like, point? Reasons? Be your own art.
If I find anything out, I'm following her on Instagram, so if I find anything out, believe me, you'll be the first to know.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for doing this. I appreciate that it must be kind of difficult to talk about this on camera. And again, thank you very much. We'll call the interview off there.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you. So I've just been to interview Naveda, and I come away with two impressions. Number one, the artist is not finished yet. This is not the final product. There is going to be more to come. Something bigger, something better, something more amazing. Number two is the growths that Naveda is experiencing at this point are not finished growing. There is more to come. They may become bigger, more extravagant. They may evolve into something else that gives her abilities, much like the other guy that we interviewed. There may be other things to come from that, for instance. It does make her life more difficult, much like the other guy, and it's impeding her in her daily life, but we need to see how this finishes off and ends. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to any of the videos that I'm putting out in the future.